title is Leveraging on the Support of CDBTO CBS Offer, Lessons Learned. Welcome.
Thank you. I'm Edmond Oko Amati from Ghana, with the Ghana Atomic Energy Commission and the National Data Center. Okay. I'm presenting on the topic, leveraging on the support CTBTO CBS offers, the lessons learned.
Yeah.
Okay. Introduction. The Comprehensive Nuclear Test Ban Treaty, adopted by the UN General Assembly, prohibits nuclear test explosions. Prohibits nuclear test explosions and the other nuclear explosions globally. Okay. Now, it is part of the nuclear non-proliferation and disarmament to enhance international peace and security. In this context, the global verification regime is set up for the sole purpose of monitoring state signatories' compliance. In order for state signatories to go about performing their verification responsibilities, the CTBTO provides them with technical assistance and support. Now, this technical assistance and support is provided through the capacity building project. Under this project, Ghana has been a beneficiary of the CTBT equipment and then activities and capacity building activities. This study is to demonstrate how to leverage on the opportunities that the CTBT services and then technical assistance has supported the Ghana National Data Center and Ghana in general. Now, the Comprehensive Nuclear Test Ban Treaty has a sole purpose of attracting the adherence of all states to this treaty and its objectives, to contribute effectively to the prevention of proliferation of nuclear weapons in all its aspects, to contribute effectively to preventing to the process of nuclear disarmament and therefore the enhancement of international peace and security. Signing on to this treaty means that we'll be contributing to preserving human lives and then the environment. It has three basic, unique elements of the verification regime, basically the IMS, IDC, and then OSI. The IMS basically is looking at a planned monitoring network of 333 and currently has certified station of around 307 thereabouts. So and it comprises of seismic, hydroacoustic, and infrasound, and then radionuclide monitoring station, the 4 global monitoring network dotted around the globe. The IDC is to receive real-time monitoring data, and then IMS, from the IMS station, process them and analyze them, and then as well make it available to state signatories for the verification of the treaty as well as for civil and scientific purposes. And the OSI provides the in-field observation measurements during a suspected explosion event. And these can only be invoked during the entry into force of the treaty. Technical assistance. The technical assistance is provided in order for the states to be effective in participating in the global verification regime. and to help in fulfilling the verification responsibility of the states as well. This is achieved by offering capacity building projects to various state signatories from the IDC. These capacity building projects, when offered, will integrate the states to fully participate and contribute to the implementation of the CTBT. Okay. Now, technical assistance is offered through the capacity building in 5 basic strategies, basically to develop a country profile, provision of regional NDC development workshop, provision of various training courses for NDC technical staff, basic equipment for NDCs, and then experts for follow-up visits to the NDCs. Now, this is a typical example of the training and then workshop activities that I undertook, and then some other staff from Canada and took advantage. So leveraging on the opportunity around CTBTO capacity building activities, where I tapped in. So in 2018 at NDC workshop in Algeria, there was the information about the availability of VSAT for NDCs, for state signatories. So based on that, I made the follow-up contacts and then made a request. We put in a request letter for a provision of such a facility. Then at ITW, the Infrasound Technology Workshop in 2018, the same 2018, I made a follow-up when I came to Vienna to follow up on the request for the VSAT. And so based on that, then the IDC, or CTBTO or PTS gave a green light that, there can be a reconnaissance survey done in 2020 in July. And then it was finally followed with the delivery of the equipment, groundworks, delivery of the equipment, and then final installation in 2021. Okay, so this is the VSAT equipment installed at the NDC Ghana in 2021, based on the contacts, the necessary contacts, and then the information that was provided. At the lower bottom is the VSAT installed, and the top is the top two on the right. Inside the room, the server, and then the display units that we have. So that is. Then there are other non-treaty relevant benefits of the capacity building activities. And these activities with the VSAT is helping in the data forwarding. It's helping in the data forwarding to the NDC. So we have, even though we don't have a monitoring station in the country, we have the opportunity of accessing real-time data from our neighboring countries, depending on the selected ones that we have. It's also helping to complement national technical means of monitoring seismological activities within the country as well. And so in the cases where countries lack various networks in certain parts of the country, or there are no seismological network at all, it helps in making getting prompt access to seismological monitoring activity within the territory, because the CTBTO network is monitoring globally. So thus demonstrating a strong capacity building support to state signatories like Ghana beyond the primary goal of the treaty monitoring monitoring the ban on nuclear weapon testing. The second aspect is looking at other civil and scientific benefits of the treaty in terms of monitoring natural and man-made activities. And so the various technologies from the radionuclide, seismic, infrasound, hydroacoustic is helping to protect, to save life, and then as well as to protect the environment. And so we have these data being used for tracking of potential harmful fallout from nuclear accidents, prompt access to seismic activities within the territory, as I mentioned earlier, and then tsunami warning to save life, and then understand the movement of weather fronts, volcanic eruption, what have you. And then the other aspect of capacity building, in terms of capacity building training, where we have workshops, conferences, technical experts meeting, we're building the requisite skills of the staff from various state signatories, and most importantly from developing countries like Ghana. You have, over the years, these benefits has culminated in acquiring requisite skills so that those skills can be transferred to others, especially in terms of internal training, and then training for interns that come to the center to observe or to learn what the center does. And so the down figures shows students, just interns, and then national service personnel who had training, who had this opportunity to be trained with the data, and then they were mentored as to how what the CTBT is all about, and then the center's contribution. And then finally, in conclusion, CTBT offers technical assistance and services through various capacity building programs to state signatories. A state signatory can leverage this opportunity that the CTBTO creates to its advantage. And that's reflecting on the lessons that learned with the VSAT, and as well as other capacity building trainings. And then finally, this will foster the building of requisite skills for the staff, as well as sharing of knowledge with other staff from various NDCs and then the global scientific community. Thank you very much.
Thank you. We may have a very quick question or comment. If no have, I have a comment, and thanks for your presentation, and we are very appreciated to listen to your story and at the PTS stuff, and we are very glad that you can make use of the data of the IDC and also have the enlarge your capacity for your NDCs and for the future, and we hope to also continue to communicate and support for the state.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.